Hi guys, it's Lizzie and Mike from the Academy team, and today we are in the great outdoors to put these two cameras through their paces. I've got the Osmo Pocket.
And I've got the GoPro Hero 7 Black.
And these are two great cameras for outdoors and adventuring. So let's go and take a look.
So why did we choose these cameras? Well, they've actually got a surprising amount in common. They're both nice and small, very handheld. They both work best when they're connected to a smartphone. And they both have stabilization, though in a very different way. So the Hero 7 has Hypersmooth, which is GoPro's brand new in-body digital stabilization. And the Osmo?
Well, it's a 3-axis gimbal, so it's going to be as stabilized as any other handheld gimbal on the market. But I am really interested actually to see what Hypersmooth is like. So, Mike, do you want a challenge?
Go
I know your New Year's resolution is to get fit and do one of those little obstacle races.
Yep.
So I challenge you, record us running up the hill. I'll run alongside you.
Yep.
I do have a backpack on, so if I'm slower, that's my reason why. And we'll see what the footage looks like. We'll see whether Hypersmooth or a gimbal is actually better stabilised while running.
Okay, we can do that.
You ready for this?
Yep, let me just quickly put this in a hand grip.
Oh. I want to say that's cheating, but... Okay, so we're not going to go too far, Mike, just to make it easy on you. Just to the top of the hill, right there.
Yep.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Hand out in front. Oh, you already recording?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Now that we've done that, let's try something a little bit more slow.
I'm on board with that.
How about really slow? How about a time lapse?
Okay.
Let's see what we can get from each camera's time lapse function.
All right, let's do it.
So the weather's turned a little bit. We can't actually really see where we came from, and the cameras are getting a bit wet. Tony, our poor cameraman, is soaked and is having to, between shots, wipe the lens. The GoPro's holding it fine because it's the only waterproof camera we've brought.
That is true. I do wish, however, I had the waterproof case for this camera, but I do not.
We didn't think we'd need it. We weren't planning on going swimming.
I wish we did though, because I like swimming, Mike.
Yes, let's head back down and find a place to do a nice time lapse.
All right.
So this seems like a pretty good spot for us to shoot our time lapses.
Agreed.
Nice little waterfall here. So I'm going to go down to the bank down there and get a shot. Where are you going to film from?
I'm staying here, Mike.
Okay, if I fall in, make sure you get it on film.
I'm recording. Please don't fall in. I'm an outdoorsman. So one of the features that I probably like most about the Osmo Pocket is its actual design, the fact that it is so small. One-handled operation is so easy. It is designed to be used alongside your mobile phone, so via the app, which we'll take a look at later on. But for most of your controls, you've got it all in menu on the camera. Small LCD screen, touch screen, so you can control it, and your easy one-touch record button too. So easy to set up, easy to control, easy to position. And as long as my hand is steady, a nice looking time lapse of the waterfall.
So I've set up my shot just over here, so I got a nice angle of the waterfall. Once I've got about 5 seconds worth of time lapse there, I'm going to move along and get another one from just over there so that I can get a little bit of a transition and really show this lovely rock pool area. In addition to their time-lapse functionality, both the Hero 7 Black and the Osmo Pocket have this great function in their time-lapse where you can actually be moving, and in GoPro it's called time warp, and it's motion time-lapse on the Osmo Pocket. This means you can get a real sense of motion in your time-lapse. Okay, so you got another feature.
I do, yeah. So something that most DJI gimbals have got is the follow me in active track mode. So I figured on our way to find a shelter to make me a cup of coffee because I am cold, I will follow you and we'll have a look and see what that does.
Well, I've got a little bit of an unorthodox GoPro setup here. So as I walk in front of you, I'm going to time warp you following me.
Okay, all right, let's go, Mike.
All right. So the last thing we want to talk about with these two cameras is their smartphone connectivity. Both of these cameras are great on their own, but are even better when used with your smartphone. So let's find somewhere out of the wind and out of the rain,
Yes.
make a coffee, and see what we can do once we're connected.
Ooh.
What's really nice about both these cameras is that they are just pocket size. So we were able to take our backpack with some lunch, some snacks, most importantly tea and coffee.
Coffee is life.
So that even though it's a bit wet and cold today, we can warm ourselves up without any issue. So we should probably get these connected up to our phones.
Okay, so while Mike is hopefully making me a coffee, I'll show you how you connect the Pocket up to your mobile phone. The nice thing about it is that in the box you get two adapters. You get the USB-C, which is what I'm using for my Samsung, and you'll also get the Lightning one for any iPhone users out there. Now, you slot it in just onto the side, right in there, so it's still quite small and compact, and then all you have to do is slot your phone in too.
For me, connecting my phone is a completely wireless endeavour. So I put the camera into pairing mode and I open up the GoPro app. I go to Add Camera and it actually finds your GoPro whilst it's in the pairing mode. It's as quick as hitting connect, pair, and that's it. I am connected and I have full control of the camera.
Okay, so as soon as you actually connect the Osmo Pocket, it loads up the DJI Mimo app already. So as long as you've got it downloaded, it'll instantly open it up. And this is the view that you get. So you have got full control of the gimbal just on this tiny invisible joystick here, which makes it so much easier to control than trying to use a little side joystick on the tiny screen. But it does obviously then make your device a lot bigger to use, depending on the size of your phone. And if you're like me and you have to have the biggest phone, then it becomes a slightly bigger device. But all your options are on there and it works very similar to the DJI Go app. So if you've used any DJI product before, it will kind of be a very similar layout for you.
So the cameraman's soaked, so he's starting to moan, so I think that's the end of our shoot.
Yep.
But we've had a lot of fun today with the Osmo Pocket and the Hero 7.
Yeah, we have.
Definitely found a lot of similarities.
Massive amount of similarities, so depending on what option you're going for, you're not going to be short of features or quality.
Nope, both
as we
with
have.
4K 60.
Yep, as we've both discovered, I will
Both
say.
with 12 megapixel photo.
Yep, identical.
But there is definitely a shift. So days like today where the weather is never quite how you want it, the GoPro definitely had the edge.
Yeah.
With that water sealing, with the voice commands, if we remember to take gloves. So I'd say this is definitely the small pocket camera for your thrill seekers. But the Osmo Pocket definitely has its own merits as well.
Do you know what? It definitely does. And before we count it out for outdoor adventuring on unsettled weather, that's what I'm going to call the rain, there are a whole host of accessories that will be available for it at some point.
And
so
we will do a video when we get a hold of those.
Yeah, I think it'd be a much fairer kind of comparison if we did have the same accessory range available, or similar ones anyway.
I'm really curious to see the underwater case
Yes.
with a gimbal underwater. I've never seen that before, so that's going to be really interesting.
We'll discover whether it works or not as well, which would be good.
I definitely think this is great for your high-end vlog content though. This is getting the best possible quality in the smallest package.
Yeah, definitely.
When you're out and about. And with the flip mode, which you're a very big fan of.
I love the flip mode.
Great when you want to give a monologue.
I always want to give a monologue, Mike. But we look back at some of the content on my phone as we were just brewing the coffee, or I should say Mike was brewing it, not me. And it looks amazing. So it'll be really interesting to see actually what it looks like when it is on computer, and for you guys when you actually get to see it in this video. But for me, I absolutely love the Pocket. It's lightweight, it's portable, it's a gimbal, and it's great.
I'm looking forward to having a shot of that, but I just really love the Hero 7. As you know, I'm a big fan of GoPro.
Yep.
Many GoPros, and this is just a great addition to the lineup with the hyper smooth and time warp. It's just a really great camera for when you're out and about and you just want to attach the camera and come. So if you want any more information on either the Hero 7 Black or the DJI Osmo Pocket, you can get that at jessops.com.
Or if you want to pop into one of your local stores, one of our experts will be happy to help.
Thank you so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Bye!